Hi, Jill here, and today I'm going to show you an older technique, something I haven't done in probably years and years, but my son has a new friend, and she was at the school yesterday for this booth for, I don't know, called Education in the Park, and they had Radio Disney there, and they were giving out these little picks. Well, they say Jonas Brothers on them, and we're just not into the Jonas Brothers as a family. So we decided we could alter them. So I got out my Stampendous. Oh, I don't even know what it's called. I think it's just the Deep Impressions melting tool. And this tool used to be sold by Stampendous. I don't know if they still sell it. It's like a little mini electric skillet. Has a lid, and then you have a little piece of like a non-stick craft sheet in it. So what I did, got this part started, was I just took some of the Deep Impressions powder and a little scoop, and I scooped it over top of the pick. And I set it in there with the lid on it, and I heated it. So that's where we're at with this. Then they had these little embossing powders, and they come in a set, and these were, hold on, I put them away like this, and it's one of their little kits of the Pearlustre powders. I know they've come out with some new colors. So we're going to go ahead and add those. And I got the full set. There's a whole bunch of good colors in here. We're going to start with hematite, which is a good black. And just sprinkle some in little areas. Then we're going to come in with hessonite. Sprinkle some of that on. You don't need a lot. This stuff actually spreads. I don't want a lot of this. She's not really into pink. And this is rose quartz. And we'll come back with the hessonite again. And I just thought it was fun because, you know, I do sell some of my stuff, but there are certain things that I actually hang on to. Always thought this thing was really cool. So you're going to put the lid on. Let that cook a little bit more. And we'll just get everything else ready. So I'm using a stamp set from Inkadoo. And you hear me moving all over the place because I had put everything away so I can set this aside when I need to. This is the stamps. It was actually a set that I got at Costco, and they had a whole bunch of the really good stamps, shrunk down a little bit. There were 3 different sets. Year and a half ago, my mom got these for me. Love them. And so we're going to use this skull here. So I just went ahead and put it on my block. I'm using Brilliance Starlight Silver, and just ink it up. You want to ink it up ahead of time because you want this ready. When you're done and you pull this out, you need to impress it. Sorry, I'm just trying to, again, clear things out so I can come in and do the next step. Okay, so we're going to take this lid off. And so see, it's all nice and soft for us. Now this Deep Impressions powder really reminds me of Ultra Thick. And look how molten that is and how it moves all around. Don't want to burn myself. Okay, so now I found this little comb, some craft store, in just the craft section. We're going to kind of marbleize this. So you pull it across one way, go halfway, and pull it back the other way. See how cool that is? We're going to pull it off of this little sheet if we can. This is stupid hot, as you would imagine. And now we're just going to press our skull into it. And I leave it there a second. And this little tool I used to use with Fun Film, I think it was. So again, not even sure where you can find this. Amco Comb number 2 is what it's called. But again, you could even make your own with pins and a handle. I've seen people do that for tools for paper making. I'm not going to actually pick this little guy up because it is super hot, but look at it. How cool is that? And I'm going to embellish it, and I'll put some pictures of it up on my blog. And then let's go ahead and pull it up and try to find that hole. I'm going to need to heat it up again to get that hole because I don't want to pierce my desk. But there it is. And like I said, I'm going to embellish the edges of it and do something with the back. Maybe some paper. I'm not sure yet. But I wanted to bring back and show this old technique. I just have fun with it, and I think you will too. Have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.